Today we're going to talk about what are some of the best things about living with a Great Dane. They're big, and they're stately, and they're pretty to look at. They get all the attention whenever you're out with them, but more than that, you have to live with that big dog. And you will notice that this is Dante, and he is not a Great Dane. And my Great Dane is currently not in the video because she is sleeping. So, my number one favorite thing about Great Danes is that they sleep a lot. They are generally not very high energy, and if you give them a walk a day or a play session a day, some enrichment, they'll be fine sleeping for the rest of the time. Our next point is that Great Danes are wonderful cuddlers. They are literally made for that at this point. They're very big, plushy dogs that love to curl up with you on the couch. They will take over your bed. They will take over any furniture decisions that you ever make in the future. They will be made with your Dane in mind. They like to stretch out, they like to cuddle, they like to put their head on your lap, they like to be the big spoon, be the small spoon. If they can be on top of you, that makes them very happy. And it makes you happy because they're big and it's like cuddling with a human. It's very similar to cuddling with a human. The next best thing about Great Danes is their personality. It may be just my dog or my particular representative, but oh my god, the personality in this horse. She's big, she has a lot of opinions, and she makes them very, very clear. She has her own schedule, she wants to do things when she wants to do them. She's generally agreeable, but if you let her voice an opinion, she will voice the opinion. She has opinions and she will express them. Unlike Dante here, who is an Australian Shepherd, who is willing to do anything you want, whenever you want, Great Danes have their own schedule. Because they spend so much time sleeping, they get into a routine of when they wake up, when they go to sleep, when they get their food, when they get their walks, and all of that means that they're going to be out like a light during particular times of the day, and they will be awake and wanting to do things even if you had other plans during other parts of the day. So your schedule, kind of like with a baby, is going to be running on their schedule. Of course, you're the one who sets their schedule, but they really do like that routine and like being able to know what to expect when. The most helpful Aussie in this video about a Great Dane, yes. My next favorite thing about living with a Great Dane is just that you constantly get to look at this work of art that you live with. Sure, it's alive and it has its own opinions and it demands things sometimes, but living with them is anytime you look over and she's not sprawled. Okay, of course, most of the time she's just sprawled on the couch in a variety of entertaining positions, which is also funny. But when she's up, she is just the prettiest thing to look at. At least I think so. If I didn't think that they were nice to look at, I probably wouldn't have one. Another reason I really like Great Danes is the fact that you don't have to bend over to pet them. Walking around my house, I am constantly reaching out to touch and pet the dogs, and if I don't have to lean over to do so, that is beneficial. I like it. They're big enough that you don't have to lean over to pet them. They will sit on you, and they will demand to be pet, and they will lean on you, and they will be heavy. So yeah, in conclusion, they're just a really great, not very dogs, but kind of in the dog still category. I would say that Lily is much more of a mix of a horse and a cat than she is a real dog. but technically she still counts as a dog, and they're perfectly capable of doing all the things that all the other dogs do. They go hiking, they play dog sports, they go for walks, a lot of them make good service dogs and therapy dogs because of their calm temperament. Now, that doesn't mean they're calm all the time, and especially when they're young, there's a lot of zoomies that happen, which are also fun to watch.